Imagine a federal system where every new law, especially those involving spending, could only be funded by the tax dollars of those who voted for the party that passed it. Not personal opt-outs, not selective exemptions, party-based fiscal consent. This isn't about punishment. It's about transparency. It's about respect, and it's about exposing who's actually paying for what.
The premise!
If Democrats win and pass laws funding gender transition surgeries, abortion access, DI programs, or benefits for illegal immigrants, only Democratic voters should fund those policies. Republicans didn't vote for that platform. Their tax dollars shouldn't be used to bankroll it. Same goes the other way. If Republicans win and pass laws restricting abortion, boosting border enforcement, or cutting climate funding, Democratic voters shouldn't foot the bill. This is not ideological warfare. It's ideological accountability. Two national accounts. Every federal tax dollar would be sorted into one of two accounts. Account A, tax revenue from voters who supported the ruling party or abstained. Account B, tax revenue from voters who opposed the ruling party. Each account funds only the policies aligned with its contributors. No cross-subsidizing, no ideological theft. If you voted for the party in power, you fund their agenda. If you didn't, your money is shielded. Shared infrastructure versus ideological add-ons. Not all spending is ideological. Roads, bridges, water systems, emergency services, these are foundational. They benefit everyone, regardless of party. So they're funded by everyone. But when a ruling party wants to go beyond the basics, like building bike paths in areas that don't support them, or funding sanctuary programs for illegal immigrants, or launching DA initiatives in cities that reject them, that's where party-based consent kicks in. If your party proposes the add-on, your voters fund it. If the other party didn't vote for it, their money is shielded. This isn't obstruction, it's accountability. And it forces parties to justify every extra expense, not just pass it by default. Unless the proposal is clearly written as universal infrastructure, it doesn't qualify for shared funding. No more vague language, no more ideological freeloading. Extend it to states. Let's say California is run by Democrats, but 39% of its population voted Republican. That 39% shouldn't be taxed for policies they oppose. Let their money be redirected or refunded. Let the state show who's really paying for what. This would expose the imbalance in states where one party rules but nearly half the population disagrees. It would also reveal which states are net contributors versus net consumers, and it would force governors to earn support, not just assume it. What would this reveal? Which party spends more? Which policies attract voluntary support? Which voters fund the most and demand the least? Which states are ideologically bloated versus fiscally disciplined? It would also reveal something deeper. Who's freeloading off the opposition? Who's pushing policies they won't personally fund? And who's using government as a tool of ideological coercion? The illegal immigration factor. Let's be blunt. If you voted for a party that prioritizes illegal immigrants over American citizens, you should be the one paying for it. Housing, healthcare, education, legal aid, those costs don't vanish, they're absorbed by taxpayers. So if you support it, fund it. If you oppose it, shield your money. This isn't cruelty, it's consent, and it's long overdue. Why this matters? Right now, millions of Americans are forced to fund policies they fundamentally reject. They're taxed without ideological representation. They're coerced into compliance through fiscal extraction. And they're told that functioning cities mean everything's fine while crime spikes, infrastructure collapses, and citizens beg for help. In fact, many residents in high-crime, low-income urban zones, especially Black and Latino communities, are calling for Trump to step in. Not just a few, a growing number. They live with the consequences daily. They don't have the luxury of ideological detachment. And they're not asking for slogans, they're asking for results. The bottom line, you want to fund your vision? Fine, but don't touch my money to do it.
Let every party fund its own promises. Let every voter see the cost of their ideology. And let the numbers speak louder than the slogans.